You want to be an interior designer without necessarily getting a degree? Let's talk about it. Today's Train Your Eye exercise, we're going to talk about color theory, or in this case, particularly color temperature. Tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, that's a number, 1 to 10, how cool or how warm this room is. Warmest would be 10, warm like the sun. 1 is cool, like freezing cold, like your mother-in-law, you know? Yes, I'll give you my answers at the end. The second thing I want you to do in this Train Your Eye exercise is take that number that you picked and pretend that you are going to make this room 3 degrees warmer. What are you changing? Bonus points if you can come in here and tell me which elements of this room surprisingly give it its warmth on whatever degree that is. What in here gives it any kind of warmth? My answer, I'm going to give this a 3.5. And my reasons for that are because you have warm elements in here, even though it's vastly cool, just being a white blank canvas without a lot of texture happening in the main areas, at least that I can see from this picture. You also have glossy materials, glossy pieces in here that increase the cool level. So it's kind of a contrast with the warmer items. I've told you this before, anytime you put anything in that is aged or gives an aged feeling, that adds an element of warmth. In the pillows, the more tan texture, burlap looking texture that you have in those pillows, that's gonna lean it a little bit warmer. Also, the color of it is a little bit warmer. And the carved wood is a very warm material, even if it is a darker, glossier stain. And the details in that create a little bit of layering and culturally more vintage vibes, but most importantly, the cultural aspect. Those kinds of designs come from a warmer climate. That is going to give you that illusion of a little bit of warmth, but it is still a very cool room. And if I had to make this 3 degrees warmer, so that would be a 6.5 on my scale, I would choose a quiet but warmer color, textured wallpaper that has a natural texture to it. So it can be kind of a grass wallpaper, for example. I don't mean green grass, I mean like weaved dried grass wallpaper. I would also layer a little bit more of the tan burlap tones into some of the linen. It can be in patterns. And I would change out that light for a brass aged lamp with warmer temperatures.